Welcome back, everybody. This is Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Seraphina. We're at a level episode. I forget. Sigh. I know. I'm having a disaster day. Bear with me. Rightio. We are at level 140. Or 141, one of those. And what I've done is I have traveled around and finally settled on what I'm going to do. As you'll notice, we are being a rogue at the moment because I worked out that my gear as a sorcerer was not enough. Let's just break out of that. I can't sprint in this condition. Rightio. I was trying out some of my rogue skills because I'm not familiar with them. So I decided, seeing as the last time I did the Conjurer's Quest, I had to get my gear up to at least, well, level 50 should be the minimum gear you've got for that quest. And if I recall correctly, I actually had to have it up a lot higher in order to actually be able to complete it successfully. We're just looking for some overgrown ivy because we're doing our hunting log for our rogue. We're going to be a rogue for a little while. Clear Oceans, who's my event character, is actually being a conjurer at the moment as well, although she's going to change out of that soonish. And we are just going to vary what we're doing. So what I've just done is I'm just familiarizing using my hunting rod. Oh, okay. I'm familiarizing using my hunting log and just making things a little bit more awkward for these beasties here. So we're gonna need to level our rogue up. I'm not sure if I was recording when I was looking in my log and pointing out the fact we have unlocked the dungeons we need to move the treasure trove hunt, but this particular job is too low to do them. We could do them as our somewhat underpowered healer. However, okay, that I'm leveling up not from murdering these things, but because I'm completing hunting log entries. Okay. So we've done our overgrown ivy. I'm just gonna go show all again so we can see where we're at. We need to find some Gnats. I think that is the last thing in East Shroud that we need to do. So we're gonna actually just run through these fairly quickly and get them done, and then we're going to go back to the Thieves Guild and we're going to do our next lot of quests for them. Fluffy is gaining more XP than I am. Thanks, bird. Oh my goodness. Gnats. That would be these monsters here. What fate are we in? We've got 14 minutes. Royal Rumble. It's level 16. Our gear is leveled at 21. We're leveled. Yep, alright. Ow! I have a feeling this is going to be a quick trip to a piece of Etherite though. Although Fluffy is helping me. Oh, you're down there now. Oh man, this is a big mean bug. Come get me. Oh boy, I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh yeah, this is the Prince of Pestilence. Let's go. And 4, and 5, and 3, and 1, and 2. Oops, I'm out of the screen. That's no good. Don't do anything? Nope. We're going to also bring the music down a little bit because that's real loud. My apologies. I had it up for the other game I was playing just before this one. Oh, Fluffy, you freaking awesome budgie bird, you. Fluffy is being my tank, and I can't heal them with this character class. It's going to make me sad when he gets... Will you not stand in front of him? I know you're doing your job as a tank, but please. Alright, the only thing I can do is murder this bug before it murders my Fluffy. Yes. We completed a fate. Hey Fluffy, are you okay? You're as okay as I am. Let's go find ourselves. It's a good way to level up. Let's go find ourselves another bug to annoy. Make it weak. Oh. Okay then. I think I need another bug. No, I don't need another bug. It appears I have murdered all of the gnats I need to murder. Let's go. No, I haven't. These are not the bugs we're looking for. They're not gall gnats. 9 ivies. Are you sure? Oh, these are giant gnats. What are you on? Let's find the 9 ivies. They are down in... Well, we're in the area. They're nuts. They're gnats, but they're not the gnats we're looking for. Colour me confused. Okay, those are giant gnats. It is possible that there's a fate I need to do to get gall gnats. Well, that would be annoying. Or maybe there's another area I need to look in. Well, I mean, I suppose we could go through the log. I don't remember this log very well at all, so we'll find out. Maybe there's another kind of gnat somewhere in here. Ah, wait a minute. These look promising. Is my bird still with me? Oh, you are such a good bird. You know what else I'm not doing? I'm not eating. You've got to feed your character. What are our main traits for this particular character? We attack, power, skill, speed, crit. Okay. Tenacity, piety, crit, determination, and defense. That's what we're looking for in our food. Skill, speed. It's good to be fast. I know. I don't know. That's the problem. We could eat that. Let's eat that. All right. Now we're going to go. This all came about because I had a weapons coffer that I needed to answer to. Yeah, these things are not scared of me because... Alrighty, because they are bigger than me. Bark F, South Shroud, Upper Paths. For that we need to teleport our way to Quarry Mill. Because Quarry Mill also is close to a couple of the other targets. There are stags up there, I believe, and there are those thieves. So we're going to go do that. Alrighty, check our hunt log. Our hunt log says we need bark efts, which are over near Busker and Struthers, but the Redbelly Lasters and Lookouts should be nearby, and the Antelope Stags should be nearby. The Yarzons are over near Druthers, and these are in Thanlan. I know where they are. They're in the opposite direction. Alrighty, so I've got to just got to remember. So these are our Antelope Stags. We've got a couple of these to go, so we'll grab those while we're here. Level 25 though, they might grab me. 3, 4, 2. Alright, so we're using mitigations. We're using our a shade shift. We are using things that help us gain hit points back. Because we're in an area now where the creature's bigger than we are. So we kind of need to deal with that. So shade shift is important to have running. Makes our healer's life easier if we do that. Rightio. That's our hunting log, rogue 26. Now up here I should have some Redbelly rogues that are going to make my life awkward because they're aggro, little bunnies. That's weaken the hits they make on us. Oh, you turkey. You're not the only one who can do that, right? Although, if you're going to attack my bird like that, I'm going to backstab you and do what a rogue does best. Alrighty, and we're going to use our 4, which is going to help us with our health. Not a great lookout, are you? Oh no, I just lost my bird. My battle budgie has left the building. Well, we're going to have to fix that in a minute. Now that I'm not fighting, let's summon him back. Alright, I finished the Redbelly lookout. I think I still have a Redbelly something to do. A Lasner. One more Lasner. Let's go. I don't have any Bloodbath again, and then we're using a little bit of Spinning Edge. We're using Gust Slash as well. I need to fight the other guy because he's just not going to leave me alone. So we can take that out. So I'm actually learning the class. This is I've played it a little bit, just enough to level it to where it is, but I don't really know all the skills yet. So we are learning the skills as we go. Right, that takes care of the Redbellies, but what we need to do now is we need to take care of the Coerlclaw hunters. And Coerlclaw hunters on your map are actually down here, not far from Goblin's Meat. I thought they might be over here actually, but which is why we're going this way. But I think I'm wrong. I think they're actually a little bit further down. Yeah, you just have stags up here. So we're going to go this way. Alrighty. Now, I don't think there's an easy way to do this. So let's start with I'm all by myself. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what we just did was we put Feint up, which reduces the damage they deal. We used Leg Sweep, and we're using Bloodbath, which converts a portion of their damage into healing points for me, because I kind of think I may need that. Alright, we're going to try and pick on them on their own. Oh no. Alright, looks like we're just going to have to pick up a few spares along the way. Don't do that to me, you evil bunny. Alright, this one is one of the ones we actually want to target. Let's weaken their strikes against us so we don't take as much damage. Useful for in a dungeon when your healer is up and running. You'll notice I've got the skills that are taking a little bit of time to refresh. I've got them up on my row that requires control. Alright, I need to do how many more of these? Well, clearly at least one more. That one looks promising. From behind, you cowardly custard. No, I'm a rogue. We do things on the quiet and in the efficient and not necessarily in the nicest fashion. Is it fair to attack someone from behind? No. Alrighty. I need to now go back to Quarry Mill in order to run. Okay, bark efts are on the other side. We've done our Redbellies, we've done our Antelope Stags. River Yarzons we need to get. Oh no, I haven't done my Coerlclaw Hunters. Oh well, back we go. I know, they're all over in this area. I was trying not to disturb the goblins because I don't feel like a goblin fight right now. Yeah. I think the hunters always come in pairs, and these guys aren't going to leave us alone. So, fine then. Let's bring it over here. 2. Faint. Weaken and whatever that last one was. Coerlclaw Poacher, level 29 for a level 25 character. With level 29 gear, of course. Alright, this is our last target, but I think that Coerlclaw cutter doesn't like me very much either, so we're going to have to... Alright, I still have one enemy though. Aeolian Edge, what does that do? Oh, it looks like it's one I can... Okay, let's rearrange our stuff, but let's do it away from where the hunters are likely to respawn. I saw that bear trap. So we're going to go over here. We've just got ourselves a new skill, which I've never used before. Okay, it's a combo action with Gust Slash. It's a bit like the Gladiator's third attack. So we're just going to move that. What's this? Delivers an attack. Can only be executed while under the effect of hidden. That's hidden. So I'm going to move all of these along. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to move this to here. So we're going to just drop these up here because these are the ones I most often use right now. This is hide and can only be used while under the effect of hidden. I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to put my healing potion up here. I'm going to put my sprint up here. So it's going to require a deliberate click. All right. So spinning edge, combo action, Gust Slash, combo action, Aeolian Edge. Okay. So these are kind of the same color scheme too. So they should be the same in the same place. Shade Shift creates shadows that nullify damage up to 20% of your maximum hit points. Gets more effective as time goes on. Faint lowers the target's physical damage dealt by 10% and magic damage by 5%. So it's important to kind of have it running. Leg Sweep stuns the target. Bloodbath converts a portion of physical damage into hit points. So all of those are mitigations which we should have running. So when we're in a dungeon, our poor little healer does not have to break themselves to try and keep us alive, because you might have noticed we're actually a DP, physical DPS, which means we're getting close, which means we're probably going to get hurt in a dungeon. So it's best we make sure our gear is up to date and we have our skills in an area that we can easily use them, especially when using keyboard and mouse, which is what we're doing. We're just going to follow this road this way. Talk to my freak company. Alrighty, we are looking for Yarzons. And if I remember rightly... Ah! Don't spit that at me, man. You are not what I was hunting, but hey, you'll do. I love that skill. Alrighty. H. We're looking for bark efts. Let's go get them out of the way. So if you have a look up in the top up here, whoops, it's gone already. You can see how long that damage reduction lasts, and as you can see, it's already gone. So and now it has a cooldown timer. Alrighty, we are going to need what's in the fate? A giant antelope. With 56 seconds left, we're not joining this. We're in it already. We're going to fail it. So, alrighty, let's go with 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. 1 down. How many of these do I have to do? 3 of them. And again. Alrighty, 1 more. This one. So you'll notice we're basically, every time we do our hunting log and finish an entry, we get a ton of XP. So that was worth 13,800 XP, which at the low levels really counts for a lot. Okay, what's our next target in this area? River Yarzon, South Shroud, Silent Arbor. Okay. Snake Molt, Silent Arbor. Oh, maybe they're in that part of the river. Because I'm a dope. I know, now we've got to go back. However, don't we have something else in here? Broken water, broken water. No. Okay, that's fine. I'm lost. It's so easy to do. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to go head up this way. Man, that thunderstorm is really going to town, isn't it? Yeah, I remember now. So you remember when we're there's 2 missions, and one of them like is an archer's mission, and there's like this river flowing past. Well, I actually thought it was over closer to Busker and Struthers, but actually it's not. Aggro budgie plant. Might as well take that out. Oh, you little ambushing monkey, come here. I can also see that big scary mouse thing too. Not happy with that idea. Leave my bird alone. I'm just going to go stand over here near Jahantel. Look at this. Gaddy T. Malice. I don't want to fight that thing. I don't want to be mugged by it either. Oh my gosh. And now I'm jumping at the sound of thunder because I am such a clucky coward. But this is what we're here for. These things. Because they'll be so much fun. I know, we're going to get mugged on all sides too. 2 and 3. Focus on 1 at a time and hope we don't get dead. Alright, now we're going to do this one. Face it down. Look right down those scary little jaws of it. Oh my, don't wave those things at me. How many of them do we have to do? 3. Alright, where's another one? Pretty sure there's one in here somewhere. There it is. Alrighty. I know, leveled again. That's what we want. We are heading. I'm checking the time because we may have time in this episode to take ourselves for a boat ride. I know. How good is that? Where are we going? Don't ask me. There, Seymour River Yarzon. H for hunting. Nearly got all of our hunting log done. Knuckledancer, Southern Thanalan, and also Southern Thanalan. Broken Water and Corpse Brigade. Oh, I know where they are. That's right. For a minute, I didn't know where they were, but I do now. We're going to Ulda, Little Alamigo. So we need to get to level 35 in order to be able to do Cutter's Cry for our event. We need to get to level 44 to unlock 2 more of the event dungeons. Or we can go fishing. Which is not a bad thing either. Actually, I should have gone out the other way. Because where we're going into here, into the sepulchre. And actually, the golems are kind of on the way, so we might as well rogue them on the way through. Wait, those aren't, no, those are fallens. Yeah, we want the, so the Sunken Temple of Khan is down here where all of these ruins are. This is where we're going to find our golems. So we might as well do them on the way through. There's our first one. We'll grab that. I've forgotten how many we need to do. 3. Alrighty. These are such big bunnies, aren't they? Let's go get him. Hehe. 1 down. Go on, Budgie. Do the thing. Be the tank. Draw that nasty monster's attention. I know. Ah, help me, Budgie. Yeah, we're good. There should be another one around here. We're kind of heading on the way to the sepulchre as we go. So, we probably could do it on the way back as well. No? All right, let's find one more golem before we leave. You look kind of friendly. Let's make you unfriendly. I think these attacks I'm doing are also better from the back. Oh, no, don't do that. So when they wind up for their really big attack, it gives you a really nice chance. That is hunting log complete for that entry. I know, what? Alrighty, let's see what else we need. Well, we do need a Firedancer. Hi. I know, do you always run up to people and stab them? Only sometimes. Someone else is coming to the party, which is good because I do need to kill a Knuckledancer as well. Let's weaken them. Let's use some of their damage to heal ourselves. Go on, turn your back on me, I dare ya. Oh, no. You're smarter than you look. Rightio. Alrighty. We just need... Okay, we need 1 more Knuckledancer. And 1 more Firedancer. Let's see if we can find them here. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I know. It's fun to revel in a bit of mayhem on the way, right? Oh, dear. There's a Firedancer. I think he's going to come with added extras, though. Reduce the damage we're taking every chance we get. You're not going to be able to pick and choose too often in a dungeon exactly when. Is that it? Yes. And we leveled again. So just by doing 1 layer's worth of hunting log, haven't finished yet? I have finished. I've unlocked my next level of hunting log. Anything exciting? Okay. Normally, it takes me such a long time. So I've completed my rank 3 objectives. I think I actually have to now level up my character. Let me just check why I can't do that again. Requirements for rank 4. Complete rank. Oh, achieve level 30 or above. Oh, I see. That's so funny. All right. Well, I guess. 6:52. Let's go and speak with Swansight at the Moraby Dry Docks. And then we might have to head away for our fishing trip. Although that's not going to happen till 1:15, so maybe not. Half an hour, 6:50. Yeah, you know what? Maybe yeah, maybe no. I'm so confused. That's fine. Let's go. Let's go find Swansight. So what we're doing with Roselore pretty much is the same as what we're doing with Clea. We're leveling her up to you know, Clea might like Rogue as well, but she's a bit tall to be sneaky. There he is. Swansight. I know what you are. What can old Swansight do for you? Well, hunting down jolly merchant slavers? Ah, well, that explains a few things. I was keeping an eye out on the bustle round the dry docks, you see, when I spied an odd trio off in the distance. This rough-looking sod, one of your pirates, I'd wager, was prodding along another bloke and this poor skinny lass. Seen whipped curs less miserable than the two being herded. Last I saw, they were heading south. If that's what you're saying about the slavery business is true, then that jolly merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way to market. Nah, he likely has a boat waiting for him. And if I were a slaver heading south, my vessel will be hidden somewhere along the salt strand. That doesn't leave you much time. You said Jackie was on his way, yeah? You best go on ahead. I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. Alrighty, well, we know where that is. Budgie Bird, I need you. Now, can you... No, you cannot fly yet. Okay. Looks like we're in for a run. Good thing my bird likes it. Come on, turkey legs. Should have got him long legs. Or something. Legs, just legs. I know. I was feeling unimaginative that day. You'll have to bear with me. Down to the salt strand. I know. I'll ignore the crab if the crab will ignore me. That is water. That's not the way down. This is the way down. Somewhere over here. Hang on. I'm lost. No, I'm not. What level's this? How long has it got to run? 9 minutes, 14, 1 prince. Last time I fought the prince, I got murderated, and I was a good deal higher than I was. I am not joining your fate. Alright, let's hop off turkey legs in case these jakerns decide to get a bit frisky. Here we go. I know, right? Jackie. Swansuit came through for us, eh? Now what do we got here? This one looks a charmer. Sod him move, I told you. My peg-legged grandma wobbles quicker than you miserable sacks of shite. Or maybe you need another thrashing. Is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try me generous patience. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, no more beatings. We walked as fast as we could, but we need food, water. Then get in the boat and shut your traps. You'll get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Are you challenging me or just plain daft? I told you to keep your bleating mouth shut. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Leviathan, scaly ass, she's weeping again. Listen, we're at a Dale port, all right? That's where me and me shipmates gather to take stock of the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. You see, some buyers want only lads, while others is looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we'll make more coin than we ever did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Not that you care about that, I suppose. What happens to you is that you'll be loaded onto the Jolly Merchantman, sailed off to God knows where, and Limsa will be a distant memory. So if I was you, I'd be happy. I'd fill that empty belly with one last big gobful of sweet lunacy and sea breeze. I'm sore tempted to put a blade twixt his eyes, here and now, but that won't get the job done. No, we'll let him guide us to his mates in Aleport, then we'll mill the whole bloody lot of them. The jolly merchants get their due. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. They've gone. Jackie? We'd best hurry to Aleport, unless you've a quicker way. There's a ferry what leaves the Candlekeep Quay. I'll meet you across the water, lass. Jackie, we let them... I know, it's what gets the job done. All right. Let's go. Aleport it is. Besides, he won't like me whining at him anyway. Let's just get the job done. Mayhap we'll get this girl and her friend free on the other side. And a lot more to boot. Here we might save only 2. But here we might save more. Let's go find him. Speak with Jackie in Aleport. Man, those boots do not look comfortable to run in. She looks like she's limping. Alright, what level are we up to with our Thieves Guild quests now? Level 15. Let's move a bit. We're up to level 28 in level, so... Roselore, the Jolly Merchant's Cove, still with his captives. Seems they've taken a room under an alias. Huh, hiding their operation in plain sight, bold as brass, aye, but it's an old slaver's trick. See, even if some cull recognises the merchandise, only a single handler gets boned. The rest of the crew just whistles, all innocent-like, while their mate is marched off to cry cockles. And you can bet they've threatened bloody murder for any prisoner what raises a hue and cry. Patience now, lass. We'll just wait until we're sure that these blackguards have arrived. Maybe you'd better sharpen your stabbers. We've a busy night ahead of us. Alrighty, let's do one thing before we go any further. Grab our recommended gear. Make sure we're as best equipped as we can be. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to use... I've got 2 weapon coffers. Let's take our 34. Whoops. Use that. Now, I'm pretty sure I can't use whatever I just unpacked, but we're going to be able to use them soon enough. Okay. My food's worn off. My bird's still here. Pretty sure the bird can't come with me, though. We were using fish, direct hit rate, vitality. Yeah, let's use a little bit more of that. We're going to slowly empty our backpack. Acorn cookies look pretty nice, too. I know. Can I have a cookie? Jackie, let's get it done. Ready for the job then? Once the jolly merchants are all here, we'll ambush the sods and set their captives free. Alrighty, let's go. We're going to be synced down to level 19. Let's check and make sure we know what skills we've got at level 19 because it's really hard to shift up and down levels. If you've ever gone back to the very first dungeon after you've leveled to 50 or so, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, what? I can't do that. That ought to be long enough. We just have to hope there ain't any stragglers. Listen closely now, lass. The merchants are disguised as plain old venturers and have settled themselves in 3 separate rooms here in Aleport. How do we whittle which coves are the merchants? Easy. Take a look at the daddles of that bingo swilling cull over yonder. He's wearing lavender gloves. Exact same type that nasty sod at the Salt Strand had on. That'll be how they find each other in a crowd. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was... Can't start again. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was staying. Just snitch the Opeless Glazers or the company they keep, and you can be sure you found your mark. So, here's a job all laid out for you. We hit all 3 common rooms, mill the merchants quick and dirty like, get those captives their bleeding lives back. All right. Now you're talking. Oi! Storeroom door's been forced open. Some thieving sod's been at the ale. Oh, well, they can't have gotten far. Better get the lads and do a sweep of the port. Oh, that's going to make... Oh, was that Merchant Cove Gulp and Pilford Ale? You think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves? All things considered. Bloody oafs. And now we got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing about looking for blood. If they spot us wandering round in the darkmans, I've a feeling they'll axe first and ask questions later. It best be then, if the patrols never knew we was here. We'll slip as sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. There's innocent culls in there as well, mind, so let's try not to stab as any as don't deserve it, eh? I'm thinking we should head out one at a time. To be better to avoid them yellow jackets. So I'll let you take the lead. After you, Roselore. Alrighty. Sneaky, the man says. Sneaky it is. I was about to say I'm not sure if they're going to all stay in one spot. I'm going to go right up to the top. It's the little fella I'm worried about because he was over here before. We are doing this duty, right? I know, I'm not seeing them. I'm like, what? Where are they? Maybe I've gone too far. Gotta watch the little guys. Ah. I know, I wasn't looking carefully at my adventurers before. I probably walked right past a couple of them. Oh, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Arrow knocking adventurer. Alrighty, that's one down. Back to it. Alright, let's try this again. I'm pretty sure there's a few in here, I just missed them. And maybe I had to do them one at a time too. Yeah, I did. So because I came right up to the top the first time instead of dealing with them, I missed the where the adventure runs. You're right. There you go, little one. I'm free? You are so very welcome. Just make sure there's no one else in here. These guys are like, we did not see nothing. Now they're all starting to move. Okay, we got this. The very last in. So now I know what I was doing wrong. I did not do the ins in order. I know, I'm checking the gloves. You. I don't like him. Man, are you guys okay? So glad to see you're okay. Shh. You're welcome. I'm free? Yes. That looks to be the last of them, and you didn't even need my help. Back into the shadows, lass. Now my duty's complete. I'm like, why isn't it complete yet? Maelstrom officer. We did it. We did it. Not a bad night's work, eh, Roselore? Maelstrom will be taking care of them poor culls we freed, and I've made sure none of the merchants we downed are like to get up again. As for the jolly merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys. And it won't work for tea and crumpets on the poop. And it won't be for tea and crumpets on the poop deck. Right, me natty lass, our part in this is done. Time to head back to the sisters. Uh-oh. Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us? Aye, was there something else we could do for you, miss? Maelstrom squads will take you home, if that's what you're worried about. Oh no, I just wanted to thank you. If I may, there was one other thing I wish to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, that dreadful pirate was muttering into his cups. 'Twas something about another raiding party that hadn't made it back. I beg your pardon? It seems they've been hunting for slaves in western La Noscea, and being so close to our port, our captor assumed they were out rounding up chattel until the last bell. I just couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught that you can do? There certainly is, miss. You just get yourself safely home and leave this stray pack of jackals to us. I'll pray for your success. Thank you again. So much for savouring a victory pint. I'll send you word of this development to Underfoot and the Stray. We've some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the by, how's your throwing arm, Roselore? Think it's time I learned you how to fling a proper blade. When you're out in the wide open roughlands, we often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. And I'm sure a canny lass like yourself will figure all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when we hunt down the rest of them slavers. All right? You got it, Jackie? Yes. I was missing a ranged attack. So good. Action learned. Throwing dagger. All right, before we get started into this next adventure with Jackie, I am going to bid you all adieu. If you've enjoyed it so far, please hit like, and if you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you all later. Take care out there.